Try to tell myself to stop, cause it's not enough. I'm gonna let you look in my eyes as close as you want. I wanna feel you touching my lips, don't care if I'm wrong. I have been waiting for you, for you. I have been waiting for you, for you.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to everybody for being here, man. I truly do appreciate you guys. With that being said, guys, we are now starting our $50 redraft league, guys. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Matt, let me make sure Matt is here. Coop is here. Jay's here. I think that's pretty much it, guys. With that being said, we are now starting, guys. For this segment, don't forget, we'll be looking at most drafted players by you guys, man. I know some of you guys are in a couple of leagues of mine, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at all that. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday, man. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday. JJ's still not here. Let me go ahead and call him. Maybe he'll come. Maybe he'll get back to us. And then look, you guys are picking. You guys are going. All right, JJ's here now. All right, perfect. All right, guys. Everybody is here, guys. Everybody's here. All right. Oh my goodness, where's the charger at? Alright, perfect. Alright, guys, with that being said, Jason goes at the 1-8, McCaffrey, Jamar Chase, Puka, Bijan, and Gibbs, guys. The 1-1 to the 1-7 is kind of the same thing all over again. Now, we do start getting a little different once we move forward, guys. Wow, look at that. Amon-Ra goes there at the 1-7, gentlemen. Over Jonathan Taylor and James Cook. How do you guys like that? Genty, and then Genty at the 1-8. Over Jonathan Taylor, over James Cook in a Raiders offense. Wow. I don't know if I could pull the plug on him at the 1-8, guys. That seems a little bit too early. I would definitely prefer Jonathan Taylor and James Cook over Genty at that point, but let me know what you guys think about that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, guys. Kenneth Walker, CeeDee Lamb, James Cook, Hampton goes there at the 2-1, and then Saquon goes at the 2-3. Jason said he likes St. Brown at the 1-7. I don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of St. Brown as well. I just don't know if I would take him right there personally. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go to sleeperfantasyfootball.com, guys. As you guys know, you just put your username in here, and we go ahead and take a look at people's player shares. That's what we're going to do for this draft, just to see what people are drafting. We're going to go with, let's go see how many leagues they have first. All right, Fallen Angel. Let's see how many leagues he has. He has 16 leagues right now. Shout out to you, brother. I do appreciate you for being in here. If we take a look at your player shares here, right, your most drafted player is Aaron Jones, and that's not a good sign there, man. I don't know if I love Aaron Jones. If we take a look at his projections, right, betting pros. If we take a look at Aaron Jones's projections, I don't think I even looked at that yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at Aaron Jones's projections here. Aaron Jones is projected 600 rushing yards, guys. 600 rushing yards. I think someone just outed. Let me go ahead and take a look. Sandman, you good? Let me know if Sandman's all good. I got you. Matt isn't here either. Don't get off auto first. You got to pick quick here, Sandman, because the timing is not that much. Let me go ahead and tag Matt Silva as well. Hopefully he's here. At all, we are enforcing the one lifeline rule. One lifeline rule. And no lifelines starting around 10. All right, guys, we are enforcing the lifeline rule. So, let me just get rid of that. There you go. All right. Hopefully Matt doesn't. I don't know if Matt wanted to go with Nico Collins there. 2-1. No dudes. JJ, no dudes, brother. We're getting closer to this season. Enforcing it. Yeah, we're getting closer to the season, guys, so we got to start enforcing it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I promise you that was not a dig at you, my brother. If you're watching, I promise you that wasn't a dig at you. I've been trying to enforce it. It's just I've been too nice with it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at everything, guys. What is it? It's 8 o'clock right now, so all right, let's go ahead and take a look. Jeremiah Love goes at the 3-1. Brock Bowers at the 3-2. Javonte at the 2-11. Then George Pickens goes here at the 2-12, guys. All right, let's go and take a look. Aaron Jones, yeah, Aaron Jones is not projected that much. Let's go ahead and see what Jordan Mason is projected. Let's go see what Jordan Mason is projected. Do you like Love? I like Jordan Love. Who doesn't love Love? Hey, that's true. That's true, Fallen. Yeah, I don't know if Aaron Jones likes Love there. Jordan Mason is projected to do more than, guys, for everybody watching, guys, for everybody watching. All right, all right. Yeah, Jordan Mason, guys, is projected way more, guys. Way more, way more. Jordan Mason projections 650 rushing yards. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about all that, guys? How do you guys feel about that? All right, guys, let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, guys. With that being said, man, I'm sorry I got a little distracted there. Scatterbo, Neighbors, Etienne, Olave, Devontae Smith keeps going in the early, like mid to late third round. I really like that for him. I think as time goes on, we're gonna start drafting Devontae Smith over Chris Olave and maybe over Neighbors. I do think Neighbors is, just in my opinion, a tad bit still overdrafted. You know what I mean? There's no reason why we should still be drafting Neighbors, in my opinion. But Etienne goes there. Rashee Rice goes at the 311. T. Higgins, Ted McMillan, Garrett Wilson goes at the 4-2. Zay Flowers has been climbing up these draft boards, guys. If anybody knows why, please let me know as well, guys. Please let me know as well. Please let me know as well. All right. Egbuka at the 4-7. Monty has been climbing up too, guys. Monty has been climbing up these draft boards as well. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some more. For everybody, we're taking a look at people's most drafted picks. All right, Romeo Dobbs is his number 2nd most drafted player. Jalen Warren, Tony Pollard, Khalil Shakir. Shakir worries me, man. Your most drafted players worry me. I'm gonna be honest. Your most drafted players do worry me. I do like the Goddard pick though. Goddard is actually projected more than people realize. All right, let's go ahead and see what Jason's most drafted players are. Jason is going to be in, guys, 72 leagues, man. Shout out to Jason, man, the fucking GOAT. I gotta buy you a Rolex watch, bro, or something. You're doing a couple dynasties as well, man. That's awesome. How do you like the dynasties compared to the redrafts? All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look. Travis Kelce is your most drafted player. Kelce is your most drafted player. Devontae Smith is also your most drafted player. You like a lot of Josh Downs, Chris Godwin, Jonathan Brooks, and Javonte Williams. Okay. I like your most drafted players so far, man. Mahomes, Saquon, I like. Amon-Ra, Christian Watson, Marv, Ladd, Mekhi Lemons, Mike Evans, Mark Andrews. Yeah, your most drafted players are pretty solid so far. I think the only thing that worries me maybe is Chris Godwin. You know, but I'm guessing he's on your bench at this point. Let's see what my most drafted players are right now, guys. My most drafted players in Dynasty are going to be tight ends, of course. I don't know why I have so many of these tight ends. Dontavian Wicks. I have a lot of Rashee Rice. All right, but let's go ahead and take a look at the redraft, right? That's what matters. My most drafted player, Kelce's retirement year. I think he has a few more years ahead of him, Jason. I think he has a few. I think he has maybe this year and next year. But Colson Loveland goes there. At Matt, let me know, Matt. Are you good? Are you good? Matt, let me know if you're all good, brother. All right, my most drafted players are going to be Mahomes, Matthew Golden, George Kittle. I have a lot of Kittle, Michael Pittman, Judkins. I have a lot of Judkins as well. A lot of Jadarian Price. Judkins is not my most drafted running back over Jadarian Price. Wow. Kelce, Saquon, and Henry, I also have a decent amount of. Christian McCaffrey, I have a decent amount of. Baker, Chuba, a lot of Mark Andrews, Rashad White, Quentin Johnson. Yeah, this is a little bit more diverse than what I used to have. But I think the player that I like the most in your team that's drafted is Devontae Smith for sure. Devontae Smith, I really do like, and I think you got him at a discount in the drafts before AJ Brown got traded, right? So that's even better. Let's take a look at Easy's team, guys. Easy. Easy's most drafted player is gonna be Jordan Love and Matthew Golden. Can you guys tell he is a Packer fan? Can you guys tell Easy's a Packer fan here? But yeah, Easy likes Jordan Love, Matthew Golden, Travion Henderson, Romeo Doubs, Dyke, Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham, wow. I don't know if I would pick up any Odell Beckham. Trey McBride, Tucker Kraft, Puka Nacua, Malik Washington, Jalen Coker. I think I really like where you're getting Matthew Golden. I don't like where you're getting Travion Henderson personally. Romeo Doubs also scares me just a tad bit. All right, let's take a look at Matt Silva, guys. This is a team so far. These are the leagues. Kyron, Jacobs, Neighbors. You know, a lot of good options so far. In the 5th round, Travion at the 5-6 over Chuba. And Swift at the 6-4. Swift at the 6-4 is crazy value. Going to Calder. Calder, I literally like that for you, man. Pierce goes there at the 6-3. Marv goes at the 6-5. DJ Moore at the 5-7. Okay. Brian Thomas at the 6-7. Wow. I think Coop's drafting mainly for upside here. Hey, Coop. Guys, you guys have to be careful with Coop. Last year, for the people watching, by the way, for the people watching, Coop was, if we take a look at the GOATs, right? Coop had the most, if you guys, oh, you guys can't see it. Let me move it up. Right here. Coop had the highest winning percentage last year, guys. Coop had the highest winning percentage in football. Sandman was 2nd, and then Sid was 3rd. They all draft differently. Coop drafted, you know, wide receivers a lot. Sandman drafted a lot of running backs. And Sid actually took a lot of tight ends early on. Tyler Warren, Colston Loveland. That's what made him win the game. So Sid, they all draft differently, and they all had a 58% win rate in the regular season. So, which is pretty cool. Couldn't take him at the 6-4. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. All right, let's take a look at Matt Silva's team. All right, Matt likes a lot of Brock Purdy, Tyreek. Do we think Tyreek is playing this year, guys? Is Tyreek Hill playing this year? Is Tyreek Hill playing this year, guys? I don't know, guys. I don't know if Tyreek Hill is playing this year. Is Tyreek Hill playing this year, guys? Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Let me know what you guys think about that. If he is, it'll be 50% snap share or something. The injury worries me then. The injury worries me. Maybe similar to modern day OBJ. Okay. Yeah, the injury worries me there, man. Matt, you good, brother? I mean, you're not making bad picks at all, Matt. Those picks are pretty solid. All right, but Matt, your most drafted, like I said, you have a lot of Tyreek Hill, a lot of JCM, Kyle Monangai, Mike Evans, Herbie, Kyron Williams, Ricky Pearsall, DK, Jordan Mason, Chase Brown, Omar Cooper. I do like where you're getting Jordan Mason right now. I think you have to, I mean, Tyreek Hill has no downside. So you're drafting him on your bench in the late rounds. That's not bad at all. Mike Evans, you have a lot of. Kyron, you have a lot of. Ricky Pearsall, you have a lot of. I think Ricky is the only person that worries me that you're taking. I think that's the only thing that worries me right now. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Sandman's team real quick. Sandman, welcome, my brother. I don't think you're in a lot of redrafts this year. I think you're only in 11 redraft leagues this year. Let's go ahead and take a look at your player shares here. Let's take a look at Dynasty. I know you do a lot of Dynasty as well, man. You like a lot of Javonte Williams in Dynasty. I would be very careful with that, man. I would be very careful with Javonte Williams in Dynasty, especially with him being... Oh, you guys can't see me. Okay, there you go. Especially with him being that old, guys, I would be very, very careful with Javonte. I know it's not Dynasty, but... All right, let's go ahead and take a look at redrafts. Ferg, Geno, Schultz, Monty, Burrow, Hurts, James Cook, Christian Watson, Jordan Mason. I think the one that I like the most has to be David Montgomery and James Cook. I do think they're underrated. But you're getting Jordan Mason at an amazing discount. You're getting... Yeah, you're getting a lot of solid players. Now, your first tight end off the board is going to be, besides Jake Ferguson, is Kenyon Sadiq. I don't trust Sadiq a lot. I would be cautious with Sadiq, same man. But besides that, you know, solid pick so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at Coop's team. Here's how the 7th round is going so far, guys. Here's how the 7th round is going so far. And the 8th round, I mean, I'm sorry. Jaden Daniels falls. Blake Corum goes at the 8-5. Nice fall for him. I would take Jordan Mason over Aaron Jones. Call me crazy, but I would take Jordan Mason over Aaron Jones. All right, but with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Coop Daddy's team real quick. Coop is going to be in 56 leagues, guys. Shout out to Coop, man. Shout out to Coop for sticking it out. Coop won a lot of leagues last year, so you guys have to be careful with how he's drafting. He knows what he's doing here, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Great pick there for JD. I agree. JD was a very solid pick there. It is 2 flexes, guys. It is 2 flexes. All right. For Dynasty, Coop really likes Jordan James. Wow, he has Jordan James a lot. He has a lot of TJ Hawk, Dave Montgomery, Jalen Hurts. Take a look at redraft. Wow, he has a lot of Travis Hunter. Coop, if you're watching this, bro, let me know why you like Hunter so much. All right, guys. Josh Downs goes at the 9-2. Jaden Reed at the 9-3. Yeah, Coop's most drafted player is Travis Hunter, guys, which is very, very surprising. I don't have Hunter at all in any of my leagues, but he does like a lot of Egbuka. He likes a lot of Alvin Kamara and Rashad White. He likes a lot of Marvin Harrison, George Kittle, Aaron Jones, DJ Moore, JJ, Kyle Pitts. He basically likes a lot of players that I'm not the biggest fan of. George Pickens, J-Mo, Mike Evans, Swift, Kraft. Yeah, but this surprises me. Travis Hunter as your most drafted player. Not sure how much fantasy development Hunter will have. So I agree. I am with you on that, Fallen. I mean, I'm with you on that. He has Hunter in more than half his leagues. So, all right, let's go ahead and look at JJ's team real quick. JJ, let's see how many leagues you got this year, brother. JJ got 58. JJ, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you so much as well, brother. Let's take a look at your shares. It does look like you have a lot of James Conner. What's up with James Conner? What's up with you and James Conner? Yeah, what's up with you and James Conner, JJ? That's a little worrisome there for me. James Conner, Jalen McMillan, Dak Prescott. Jalen McMillan also, I'm not sure what's up with Jalen McMillan. Sutton, Goddard, Dobbins, Monty, Henry, Javonte, Chase Brown, DeAndre Swift, Chuba, Devon Achane. What I would say is I really like, I love that you're taking a lot of Dak Prescott. I think he's going to have a great year. But it does concern me with the amount of James Conner and Jalen McMillan you do have. You have him in more than half your leagues. Sleeper, who do I have the most shares of? Fallen, I think I told you. I think you have the most shares of Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. That's why I said, what's up with you and Aaron Jones, remember? Your most drafted wide receiver is Romeo Doubs. Your most drafted tight end is Goddard. And your most drafted quarterback is Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, my brother. Aaron Jones. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at NW Drifter's most drafted players, guys. All right, Keyshawn Allen, Adonai Mitchell, Jacoby Myers, Jalen Naylor. Okay, let's talk about this, all right? You do have a lot of upside with Allen, Mitchell, Naylor, but then Jacoby Myers, right? Jacoby Myers, you have 5 shares of him. I'm guessing you have, how many leagues do you have? You have 12 leagues, so you have him in about half of your leagues. You have Jacoby Myers. I'd be a little concerned about that. You have Marvin Harrison a lot as well. Luther Burden, you have a lot of. Luther Burden also scares me as well, Drifters. I don't know, Drifters. What's up with you and Luther Burden? You like him? Yeah, what's up with you and Luther Burden, Drifters? I mean, I don't think you got him in this draft, but you like. It seems like you like him. For a starting running back, he is projected less than Mason. Yeah, he's projected less than Mason. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people liking Luther Burden. So that's pretty cool to see. All right, Calder, shout out to you for being here as well, brother. You're in. Wow, Calder, you're in. Calder, I did not know you're in 19 fucking leagues of mine. I'm about to invite you to something, Calder. Calder F39. Yeah, Calder, I just DM'd you, bro. Make sure you go ahead and check out the DM. Let me see 69 real quick. 1 second, guys. JJ, yeah, bro, I won 50% of the ones I did with you last year. Oh shit, Calder? Hey, I don't know if that means our leagues are shit or if you're really good, bro. You have him more than in half of your leagues. I don't think they'll just completely give up on him like that. They'll probably be on a touchdown. He'll probably be a touchdown machine. Ooh, okay. Connor hasn't lost touch, in my opinion. I just think Al Geyer is there. What would Connor do? Yeah, I just think Al Geyer is there. I don't know what Connor would do. One second, guys. $80, $68, $103. Alright guys, sorry about that. Someone just made a crazy trade, guys. Someone just made a crazy trade in Dynasty. Alright, with that being said, man, let's go ahead and take a look at Sleeper Fantasy Football. Let's look at Calder's most drafted players. Let's take a look at Calder's most drafted players. Calder, your most drafted players are Swift. Wow, okay. I actually really like that for you. And you got him in the 6th round as well. I like that for you, man. Woody Marks, Antonio Williams, Kenyon Sadiq, Ted Hurst, Dalton Schultz, AJ Brown, Monty, Chase Brown, Zay Flowers. Okay. Sam Laporta. I do like Jordan Mason. I drafted him when I drafted CMC first line. He treated me well. I agree. I think Judy does good this year too. Ooh, Judy's a surprise pick there. Yes, yes, yes. I love his situation. He did not disappoint me last year. I mean, Woody was kind of disappointing, was he not, guys? Was Woody not disappointing last year? 12, 15, 16, 6, 7, 7, 15, 10. Woody was kind of disappointing last year, man. Woody was kind of disappointing. Yeah, but Calder really likes Woody a lot. A lot of AJ Brown and DeAndre Swift as well. I do like DeAndre Swift, I will say that. Let's go see what Core likes here. Core likes a lot of Parker Washington, Goddard, Etienne, Johnson, Josh Downs, Quentin Johnston. Okay. Burden, Zakarian Branch. He was a viable flex for a bunch of weeks. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Was Monty injury prone? No, he was good. No, Monty was good. Easy to get both of them and be set. That is true. That is true, Davis. The most not injury prone. Yeah, he was good. No, he was good. Yeah, he was pretty good. Right, but this is Core's most drafted players, man. DJ Moores, I'd be concerned about DJ Moore as well. Debo Samuel, Furr, Christian Watson, RJ Harvey, and Jonah Coleman. I do like Parker Washington and Quentin Johnston a lot for you, though. I will say that. Let's go ahead and take a look at Goldie's most drafted players. Goldie has a lot of B-Rob, Lamar, Jared Goff, Nico, J-Mo, Chris Rodriguez, Tyler Warren, Luther Burden, Josh Allen, Ramondre. I mean, this is a solid most drafted players. I don't really see a problem with any of these. Maybe Brian Robinson, but if you have a lot of, Bijan, I don't mind that a lot. Jared Goff, Nico, J-Mo. I mean, I don't mind this at all. This is a solid drafted team. Maybe Ramondre is the only one that concerns me, but you don't really have too much of them to be that concerned about. That's what we like to hear. So Mark's being purely a step above handcuff, but yeah, he was good when given some opportunity. But with Monty there, it'll be tough unless injury prone. I agree. Injury happens. Let's go ahead and take a look at M. Davis's most drafted players. Davis is currently going to be in 55 leagues. Shout out to Davis, man. Shout out to Davis. Davis, I was supposed to do a Pyre League today, bro. I had someone do a post for me on a social media platform, and nobody really wanted to do it. So I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be hard because I don't think anybody in my leagues is down to do one. So we might start it next week, to be honest with that, and we'll go from there. All right, Davis's most drafted dynasty players are gonna be Keon Coleman. Oof. Yeah, man, did he disappoint for you? Calvin Ridley, Jordan Mason, Caleb Douglas, J-Mo, Rashid Shaheed, Gino, Marshawn Lloyd, Marion Hampton. Yeah, that's your dynasty. Let's look at redraft, right? You have a lot of Chris Rodriguez. Wow. This year, M. Davis. Wow. You think he'll be running back one? Yo, how are the dynasty leagues filling? Pretty quick or just a few days? We usually I'm trying to think. Minimum we do 2 dynasty leagues a day. So, one dynasty league will probably take me about 4 to 5 hours to fill, sometimes quicker. And the other dynasty league probably takes about the same time. So we do one dynasty league earlier in the day and one dynasty league later at night. On the weekends we do 3 because more people like to do them. So we do one at night. I mean, one in the morning, one in the lunchtime, and then one at night. For example, yesterday we did 3 dynasty leagues. Today we're doing 2. We're doing 2 today, but oh, how are the leagues filling? Oh, the leagues, bro. So quick, so quick. We do so many leagues a day, bro. We made this literally we made this 2 hours ago, and we're almost done with the draft. Think about it, right? We made a $50 redraft 2 hours, almost 2 hours ago, and we're done with the draft already because everybody already paid. We already did another $25 draft today. We did it 3 hours ago, as you can see. We made it 3 hours ago. And then we did another $50 draft 6 hours ago. So we do a lot of drafts. We do a lot of drafts. All right, at all, please go to the YouTube live stream. Yeah, if you're interested, bro, just join the Discord. Please go to the YouTube live stream and type in your sleeper name for a review, guys. Guys, please go to the sleeper YouTube and type in your YouTube channel, YouTube live, and type in your thing for a review, guys. All right, let's see. All right, guys. All right. All right, guys. Hello, this is oh, what's up, Texas? How you been, brother? You don't gotta sell me anymore. I'm not trying to sell you. Hey, I'm dead ass not trying to sell you. I'm just showing you. I'm just showing how it goes. Just getting a feel of if they were feeling like last year in July. July is way different, bro. July is way different. July. Of course, we're slower now than July. In July, we're doing like 8 leagues a day. You know what I mean? Right now, we're doing maybe 4. You know, as time goes on, we'll do more and more. No, July was different, man. July, I think we did 2, 1, 2. In July, we did 6 leagues. In June, we're doing about 3 to 4. July, we do about 4 to 5. And then August, we do about 6 to 8. No, June, we do about 3 to 4. July, we do about 5 to 6. And then in August, we do about 7 to 8. August really ramps up, but usually in here, yeah. I figured, so just wasn't sure. Man, I'm so ready for July to hit. You don't gotta wait till July, bro. You don't gotta wait till July to come do this, you know, this, Texas. You're welcome to do it now, bro. Now is the time you get your values. Why do you think all these people are doing redrafts now and they don't do as much, you know, in July or August or September, you know? The main reason for that is because you won't find these values anywhere else, man. When are you ever going to find Patrick Mahomes in the 11th round? Jaden Daniels in the 8th round. You know what I mean? Jason, you want to review? I got you, my brother. I got you, my brother. All right, Jason. Stafford. I feel like at the 11-2, man, I would have went with a match Patrick Mahomes. But I mean, I don't hate Stafford. He finished the top 3 quarterback last year. It's just he's getting a year older. It worries me. Gibbs and Javonte are going to be great running backs for you, elite running backs. Devontae and Mike Evans are going to be amazing wide receivers, man, but they're both on the older side. But what I do like is you did go younger after that. We'll talk about that as well. Brock Bowers is going to be a great tight end for you, and then you have Jordan Tyson and Parker Washington. I like this right here, man. I like how you went older wide receivers, and then you went with younger in here. And then you went with Brock Bowers as your tight end. I really like what you did. You have Quentin Johnston, Josh Downs, Jonathan Brooks, Dallas Goedert, Woody Marks, Tyler Show. I feel like this team, man, Jason, you already have Brock Bowers, right? I don't think you needed to take Goddard here, man. I think you could have waited and took Caleb Williams, a Patrick Mahomes in here, right? Because they're in a different tier than Brock Purdy and Bo Nix, right? And if you took that, then in here, I feel like maybe you could have took a Mark Andrews. And Mark Andrews, like, he went at the 13th round. It's in the same tier as Dallas Goedert for me. So I feel like your quarterback situation could have definitely been better, but so far this is a very solid team. I like this team, man. I'm gonna give this team, because of the quarterback situation, a solid 8.1 out of 10. I like this, Jason. I like what you did here. I like what you did, especially with your wide receivers. You went older. The one thing I don't like, guys, is when people go older and then they keep going older. Like they'll go Devontae, Mike Evans, and in here they'll go with Cortland Sutton, and then they'll go with someone else that's old. Like, just I'm just saying stuff, but that's what usually people do. And don't go too old, guys. You want some upside on your teams. Let me ask everyone who drafted Josh Jones. I don't know who Josh Jones is. Am I tripping? He's a lineman. Josh Jones? Who's Josh Jones? All right, give me the easy review. I got you, easy. I got you. I gave up, Ward. I was debating of getting Caleb instead of Goddard. Yeah, I think you should have won with Caleb, bro. I think you definitely should have won with Caleb, because you already have an elite tight end with Brock Bowers. Because you're never going to play Goddard over Bowers, right? But you are going to play Caleb Williams over Matthew Stafford. So that's what I would have went with. Oh, Josh Jacobs, bro. You got... Yo, Josh Jones, bro. Yo, you've been gone too long, Texas. You gotta come back to start drafting and getting these names right, bro. That's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and take care of Easy's team, man. Easy. Caleb Williams is gonna be a great quarterback. Darren Price and Jalen Warren. This worries me. I like Price, not as my running back 1 or 2. Jalen Warren, I don't like at all. Rico Dowdle is in that team. I'm not the biggest fan of it at all. My baby, come on. Mwah. I love you. All right. And then you have Puka Nacua and A.J. Brown, who are going to be elite wide receivers. Trey McBride is going to be an elite tight end. Wow, Jason, you went with Brock Bowers over Trey McBride. That's a little surprising for me. Lad McConkey goes there. And then Michael Wilson goes at the 7-3. I like your... trying to think about your team, man. Why are we taking Michael Wilson over Sutton, Mekhi Lemon at all? I don't understand why we're taking Michael Wilson over Mekhi Lemon and Cortland Sutton. Michael Wilson last year, when Marvin was healthy, did absolutely nothing. He had 1 points, 8 points, 1 point, 4 points, 3 points, 8 points, 7 points, 9 points, 7 points. Nothing. As soon as Marv gets hurt, he does something. I like Michael Wilson in my bench for when Marv does get hurt. But while Marv is healthy, you can't play him, so you're going to have to rely on Rachaad White, who is competing with JCM. You got to rely on Matthew Golden, who's in a wide receiver committee. You got to rely on Zach Charbonnet, who's going to be injured half the year. Omar Cooper, who's a wide receiver 2 on the Jets. I don't like that. I like the bench for sure. It has a lot of upside. But your flex 2 is definitely on the weaker side. Your running backs are on the weaker side. I don't love that for you at all. I like the idea of going wide receivers early here. But I would have went, instead of Jalen Warren, man, give me Rico Dowdle. You know what I mean? I would have tried to do something different. But I do like the price of where you got Price. So I do like that for you. I'm going to give this team probably a 6.8 out of 10 easy. It's on the lower side. I think you could have drafted just a tad bit better. Yeah. It's just 6.8. That's all I'm gonna say for that team. But shout out to Easy. I appreciate you guys. All right, does anybody else want to review? Anybody else want to review? Shoot me a review. I don't have any real gaps. I got you, Calder. Let me go ahead and take care of your team as well. Calder, where you at, brother? All right, Jalen Hurts is going to be a phenomenal quarterback. You got him at the 9-9. Wow, that's a steal. JT and Devon Achane give me great running backs. Olave and Addison. How are you going to say you have no gaps and you have Olave and Addison? Olave is still concussion bedridden. The only reason he did really well last year is because he didn't get a concussion. It takes one hit to get that concussion. With Jordan Addison, man, he has Juwan Jennings. He has not only Chris Olave, he also has Jordan Tyson to compete with. Last year, he didn't have anybody to compete with. He has Jordan Tyson and Travis Etienne to compete with this year for targets. Jordan Addison has Juwan Jennings, JJ, TJ Hawkinson. I would not trust this at all, my brother. Tyler Warren's going to be a great tight end. Yeah, Bucky and DeAndre Swift, who are going to be really good flexes for you as long as Bucky's healthy. Yeah, Michael Pittman, KC, Antonio Williams, Singleton. I love your bench here. I love your bench with Pittman, KC. But I can't trust them at all over Jordan Addison either. Your wide receivers definitely scare me, man. What I would have done if I were you is instead of taking Bucky Irving here, man, I would try to trade him for Egbuka, Ladd McConkey, or somebody else, because you don't need a Bucky Irving here. You don't. You have DeAndre Swift, Devon Achane, and JT. You need a better wide receiver too, because I don't trust Jordan Addison. I can't trust Michael Pittman, and I can't trust KC with the Browns. So what I will say is, besides that, though, your running backs, your tight end, your flexes, your quarterback, your bench is very, very solid. I will give this team, due to your wide receivers, a 7.7 out of 10. But I still really like your team, Calder. Shout out to you for being here. I appreciate you. Davis, Goldie, Core, Drifters, JJ, Calder, Coop, Sandman, Matt, Easy, Jason, Fallen. I appreciate y'all for being here. And I hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your day. Core wants a review. I got you, Core. I got you. Guys, go to the draft. All right. Go to the YouTube. Make sure you guys type what your names here so I know next time. All right. But Core, let's go ahead and take a look at your team, my brother. Court, Dak Prescott as your quarterback one. Getting him at the 10-3, I think might have been a little bit too early. I don't hate it for you at all, because Prescott is still a very solid quarterback. But if we take a look at where Caleb Williams went, Patrick Mahomes went, maybe you could have waited around. But I don't hate it at all. James Cook and Saquon are going to be amazing running backs for you. Devontae and Zay Flowers, I love where you're getting those. I love this right here. Zay Flowers and Devontae Smith are one of my sleeper wide receivers that'll definitely get moved up, in my opinion, to the second round next year, especially with how they're going to be this year. I love your tight end with Tucker Kraft. Chubb and Alec Pierce are amazing. So far, Core, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. You have a third running back in case one of your running backs gets hurt. You have a third wide receiver that you can really trust. I love this. You have a tight end that's very solid. You have a quarterback that's solid. You have Ramondre Worthy, Stephon Diggs, Jonah Coleman, Juwan Jennings. The one thing I would say about your bench is that your bench isn't really trustworthy. Let's just say somebody gets injured. Chuba gets injured. Pierce gets injured. Zay gets injured. You can't really rely on Ramondre. You can't rely on Worthy. You can't rely on Diggs, Jonah Coleman, Juwan Jennings. So what I would tell you is that your bench does need some work. But besides that, this looks amazing, man. What I would have done if I were you, man, is instead of taking a Dak Prescott here, I would have maybe took a KC in here just for upside. I would have took a KC in here just for upside, and then your bench would have been better. And instead of Diggs here, maybe you go ahead and take, you know, whatever quarterback fell to you. No, at that, with the quarterbacks off the board, maybe it would have been Bo Nix, you know. But Bo Nix didn't do bad last year either. He finished as a quarterback 7. Prescott finished as quarterback 6, you know, so. But this is probably the best team so far that I've seen from this league. I really do like this team. I think I'm going to have to give this team an 8.4. The only weakness on your team is going to be your bench, but your starting lineup is beautiful, man. 8.4 to you, Core. I really like what you did. Keep drafting well, my brother. Keep drafting well. All right, with that being said, guys, shout out to everybody for being here. I appreciate y'all, man. We are doing another $25 draft after this, so if you guys did not get into this one or want to do another one, make sure you guys join the next one. Thank you, guys. That review was facts. I got you, Texas. Texas, you got to come do some reviews with us, man. Shout out to Texas, Jason, and Shango for all chatting with us in the YouTube chat as well, guys. Have a great night. Have a great week coming up.